So even for someone as good and as experienced as Shakib, they don't come around that often, 5 wicket hauls. And in particular, they don't come around very often against India. Rohit Sharma will not be able to contribute any more with the bat. Seem to have some sort of a tennis racket in his hand or something. Maybe a mosquito bat. But Shakib has been absolutely sensational. That just hit the pad before the bat. He knew it. Good decision by umpire Michael Goff as well. Hit him in line. Not too much bounce here in Mirpur, and that is crashing into middle and leg. Deepak Chahar sent back for a duck. And what a collapse it's been. 152 for 3 India were. 152 for 4 rather. 152 for 4 to 156 for 8. They lost 4 wickets, but just 4 runs in the space of 2.1 overs. And this innings now has been completely turned on its head.
But Shakib Al Hasan has made a very big statement in terms of what he does with the bat and ball at Mirpur. And once again, he's making a very big statement with the ball. Couple of wickets in his very first over, and in his 7th of the last over. This was the first to go. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, brilliant catch. The reverse straight into the hands, and then playing inside the line. And he stopped there as well. Just kept on taking out wickets one after another. His career best figure so far, Shakib Al Hasan. KL Rahul has played a very good knock. It's not an easy surface to bat on, Matt. But the man on screen has made life even more difficult for the batters, Shakib Al Hasan.
That's one thing that India will hold on to here. They'll have to just say to themselves, this isn't the easiest pitch to bat on. We get to 200. Then you never know. It's unlikely to get any quicker, the pitch. If anything, he's just going to keep getting slower. Pace off might be the way to go. Big onus on the likes of Washington Sundar and Shahbaz Ahmed. Not the usual frontline spin attack you'd expect to find in an England ODI side. They've got a big opportunity here to defend a relatively low total for their side. If it is a relatively low total, of course. They've got 2 wickets in hand. KL Rahul at the crease. Lovely change-up. Classic fizz. The off-cutter. Slower delivery outside the off-stump.
Yeah, the last time when India toured Bangladesh in a bilateral series was way back in 2015. Now look at the wrist, subtle wrist, really taking the pace of the ball. Bangladesh went on to win 2-1. That's a gap of 7 years. It looks like Bangladesh might just start in a winning fashion. Still a long way to go. Quick single taken, needed a direct hit. With that single, he will keep the strike. Another very good over from Fizz. 159 for 8.
Nice. তোর ময়েশ্চারাইজার এত তাড়াতাড়ি গায়েব? এটা ব্যবহার কর ভ্যাসলিন বডি লোশন। এর গ্লিসারিনযুক্ত ফর্মুলা ত্বকের গভীরে গিয়ে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়েশ্চারাইজেশন ও এর ভ্যাসলিন জেলি ত্বকের ময়েশ্চার লক করে ত্বক রাখে নরম এবং কোমল সারাদিন। ভ্যাসলিন।
Yeah, we'll be looking to that man on your screen over the next few deliveries, few overs. What can he do? What kind of a score can he get India up to? 56 not out of 59 so far. He has stood tall and all around. around him have been falling left, right and centre, particularly in the recent few deliveries, mainly to that man, Shakib Al Hassan. Has been absolutely superb today. Mohamed Sixfer already has 5. We'll just try and see him out for his remaining overs. That's well played, fine in the end. Should run away towards the boundary and get there. A much needed 4 for India.
It's the width on offer from Shakib Al Hassan, just releases the pressure. Rahul plays it beautifully. Played it late and played it fine. Enough on the bat. And then the ball goes over to the boundary. A welcome boundary. Much needed boundary for India.
Yeah, you don't often see that kind of width, do you, from Shakib Al Hassan? That's more what he's about, just zeroing in on that off stump. So good with his line cramps, the right-handed batsman. Check out this attempt at a run-out. Final delivery of Mustafiz's over. And yeah, it would have been out. Very close. Direct hit there. KL Rahul was gone. That may well have been the end of the India innings.
Yeah, it was the skipper, standing the skipper, Nitin Kumar Das, who's had a wonderful time in the field. Just couldn't hit the stumps. Right, skip and plays, a man a short leg. The mid-wicket also coming a little bit closer.
4 deliveries here to last, Siraj. Well done, gets off strike. That's what he needs to do, just stay there. Make sure that KL Rahul faces most of the deliveries in this partnership. India can still get up to a defendable score here. They get up to 200 plus. History will tell you that is not an easy score to chase down here in Mumbai.
Yeah, India will need to find a way to bat if they can, possibly till the end of the 50th over. And if they can manage to do that, Matt, then 200 more is a very much possibility, because they have someone like KL Rahul well set in the middle. He would need some support from others. Wickets are falling from the other end.
Still a bit of grip there. This will excite all Indian fans though. Very interesting stat for you. The last 20 ODIs here in Mirpur. The side has scored 200 minimum. 17 of those 20 have been won by the side batting first. Something to hold on to. 166 for 8.
এখন আবার নেট কিনতে যাইতে হবে।
মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে নেট কিনলে খালি বোনাস আর বোনাস।
ইন্টারনেট বোনাস দিয়ে নো টেনশন। মাইজিপি অ্যাপের সব সলিউশন। স্পেশাল মানুষদের জন্য মজাদার ম্যাজিক মশলা ফ্লেভারে মিস্টার নুডলস। স্বাদ দাও ভালোবাসার।
Sun's out, and it's shining on Bangladesh at the moment. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, it would seem. They're enjoying welcoming India back for the first time in 7 years. Can they finish the job though? 2 wickets to get. Mustafiza continues to rack up the dots. Shakib continues to rack up the wickets there. Rohit bowled through the gate. Fantastic catch to get rid of Virat Kohli. He's been extremely accurate. Look where all those balls are bouncing. Pretty much exactly the same line. He's just varied his length slightly. The odd one will go straight on. The odd one will just bite a little bit. Such a tricky and canny bowler to face. Particularly here where he knows the pitch inside out.
Once the batters start to play for the turn, the one for the right-hander going away from the right-hander. Then they miss out the ones which come back with the arm. Most of the wickets in that we saw earlier on. He picked up the wicket of Rohit Sharma earlier on, which came back in just slightly, just enough to go between the bat and pad. So you got to be spot on and picking up the line and the length and ensure that you get close to the ball. And if you don't, then it gives that opportunity for someone like Shakib to just go through the gap between the bat and pad. He's been magnificent. He's been a magnificent ambassador for Bangladesh, especially at Mirpur. Outstanding figures. Before this match, 85 wickets. Add 5 more, 90. In Bangladesh, 108 plus 5, that's 113. And out of those 113 wickets, 90 at Mirpur.
A stunning record at one ground. One of the best. Bat or ball at one particular ground. And the reason he's so tricky, as you say there, Attar, is he can beat you on outside and inside edge. So you have to think about both. Maybe where some right-handers fall down is that they automatically think about the spinning ball and then don't protect their stumps. You see so many times he traps people, LBW, or as we saw with Rohit, goes through the gate. The natural inclination is always to try and play for some kind of spin. It's not always there.
Yeah, Shakib is also the only player in ODIs with 2,000 runs and 100 wickets at a single ground. So he bosses around in Mirpur. And he hasn't looked back from that very first over that he bowled today.
The Tigers baring their teeth at the moment. India need a response. These final few overs of this innings. Siraj taking a single off the final delivery. 168 for 8.
চাচা শীতে হাত ও ঠোঁট একদম ফেটে গেছে, একটা তেল দিন না।
একটু দাঁড়াও।
আর ফাটা গোড়ালির জন্য গ্লিসারিন।
আচ্ছা।
ঠোঁট, পা আর স্কিন, ব্যাস ভ্যাসলিন। এটা 3 in 1। এতে আছে 100% পিওর জেলি, যা স্কিনকে ময়শ্চারাইজ করে, ফাটা ত্বককে করে কোমল। ঠোঁট, পা, স্কিন, ব্যাস ভ্যাসলিন।
If India manage to bat 50 overs and go at the same rate, they'll get up to 221 from here, which I'd imagine they would take. Mohammad Siraj facing up to potentially a whole over of Shakib Al Hasan here. Took a single off the final delivery of the previous over. What do you reckon, Akhtar? Interesting decision that. Almost 12 overs to go.
Bowling Shaki. Come on boys, Hit this pad.
কি বল করছে আমার আজকে
Ball Shaki.
Shakib 5 for 13, 8.5. Yes, 163 wickets in Bangladesh, 122 in Mirpur. What was the correction? 5 more. It's a maiden. 168 for 8.
ধুর, এখন আবার নেট কিনতে যাইতে হবে।
মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে নেট কিনলে খালি বোনাস আর বোনাস।
ইন্টারনেট বোনাস দিয়ে নো টেনশন। মাই জিপি অ্যাপে সব সলিউশন।
Collapse of 4 wickets for just 4 runs has cost India today. Went from 152 for 4 to 156 for 8. KL Rahul, though crucially, still there. Got to shepherd the tail through to something manageable here. They will hope that he doesn't. Bangladesh on the verge of doing something special, they don't beat India very often in one-day cricket. Only 5 times it's happened. India have won 30. Would be a famous win if they can get there. Long way to go. Here's Ebadot. Lofted straight. So casual, so easy. So powerful in the end from KL Rahul. So good to watch. Minimal effort.
Yeah, he was eyeing to hit down the ground. KL Rahul with fielders inside the circle at mid-off and mid-on, so good option was to go over the top. He didn't try to hit it too hard. Have a look at that finish. Oh, it might have been on the full. So we'll have to wait and see what the umpire signaled him. This might be a 6.
For my money, from that angle, I think it has hit the soft cover before the pitch. Still no confirmation as to whether it's a 4 or a 6. See if this angle can tell us anything more. I reckon that's right on the full, but I'm not the third umpire, so don't take what I say as gospel. No question that it was a sensational shot, wasn't it? It's such a good example to any young batters out there. Don't have to overhit a cricket ball. He's a pure timer. 6 runs. He's cleared the boundary a few times today, KL Rahul. 4. 4 4s and 4 6s. Strike rate at over 100 now.
Yeah, pure timing. Beautiful finish. Youngster watching it. That's how to play that shot over the top, going all the way. This time he's put that in the back and he's put that away. Should be a boundary, it is.
Yeah, the overcorrection from Ebadot. Slightly too full the previous delivery. This time he went on the short side and Rahul was waiting for it. Just paddled it around the corner. Went nice and fine. Rolled his wrists there. That's played deliberately. Make sure that delivery went fine. Off the man on the boundary. Good shot. My leg there was very wide, as you see. So these are valuable runs for India. Partnership now 22.
I just the kind of momentum that India would have hoped for. 6 of the very first delivery of this over and then a boundary. It's turning out to be a good over. It looks calm. Also in the crease, KL Rahul, big crowd in. And I'm sure more will come in for the chase when the Tigers will be batting.
Sure, he hasn't got all of this. Chance. Gone. Massive massive wicket for Bangladesh. The salute from Ebanon. That really is huge. They're almost there. They're almost through India now.
Now that is a huge
Ivan
wicket.
Sudesh
He
Ivan.
was looking very, very good.
आवाज salute दिले बता.
KL Rahul will be hugely
आवाज salute
disappointed.
दिले.
Anamul Haq Bijoy. All smiles. It was a short one. He took him on. Already 10 in the over. Could have avoided it. He didn't. And it pays the big price. Well judged in the deep. And the signature celebrations from Ibadat. KL Rahul departs for a very well made 73. India 178 for 9.
The last batsman in, the debutant. This is Ibadat. Oh, did he get a bit of bat? Did he get a touch on? They're all appealing all over the place. Not quite sure what it's for. Is it for a leg before? Did he get a bit of bat on? Is he going for a review?
I'm not too sure what really happened, but Ibadat thinks that he has picked up another wicket here.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Front on camera angle, please. Appears to me that the ball hit the bat. Can I have outrage to confirm? Yes, satisfied. Ball hit the bat. Tanveer, stay with your not out decision.
Well, you can see pretty obvious that it was off the glove or a shoulder of the bat, so the review is below. Start is over. Ends the 40th, 179 for 9. Turnovers to go, 179 for 9. Here is Shakib. Nicely behind that. Partner asking for a quick run, quickly taken. Direct 3 throw might have been a little more interesting, but the Indian batters being made to sweat here by Bangladesh. Exemplary bowling. This is Kuldeep Sen, the right-handed batter, in at a very, very difficult time for his team. They'll try and bat out as many of the last 10 overs that remain here. Oh, uses speed, has to check his shot.
Bangladesh should feel that once they get the last wicket, they will look to chase. That's nicely played. Swept away. Will be a boundary. Important runs here for India.
Every run so very crucial, and I just like the way Mohammad Siraj swept that. It was full of confidence. gets a lot of reps on the ball, didn't really turn, went on. He's right on top of it. Rolling the wrist, playing it the perfect way for a sweep, stretching forward. Any batter in the top order would have been proud of that shot. Telling himself, maybe of the two, you are the more confident batter. 8 of 16, Shiraj. That's the feel for you. Uses his speed, doesn't get a hold of it. Just into the deep for a single.
You speak about Shakib Al Hasan. What about Ibadat Hussain? The spell that he has bowled, very important time to pick up the wicket of well set KL Rahul. Nicely judged in the deep by Anamul Haq. Shakib has been excellent, especially in Mirpur. Shakib Al Hasan, the only player in one-day international with 2,000 runs and 100 wickets at a single ground. That is Mirpur.
The ball was creeping through there. Completes its quota of 10 overs. That Shakib Al Hasan 5 for 36 at the end of the 41st. 185 for 9.
এখন লাইফবয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে। করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফবয়ে।
Dancing in the aisles here for Bangladesh. The team have done them proud. The crowd are absolutely over the moon, and why not? Who would have imagined at the start of the innings that India would be struggling and Bangladeshi bowlers dominating the proceedings right the way through. Ibadat into his line. Now that could be pretty high. It's a no ball. It's possibly slipped out of his fingers. It's going to be over the waist and a free hit.
Incredible Shakib Al Hasan. Figures of 5 for 36. It's the best figures by a left-arm spinner versus India in all ODIs. What a player.
Well, he went back and exposed all his 3 stumps, but he was a little annoyed that he didn't penetrate the gap. The bowling going straight to the fielder. Ibadat Hussain with bowled with a lot of heart. 3 for 47. Doesn't always get the opportunity. He's used this wicket very well with the short pitch deliveries like that, which don't really rise up to the height that the batters expect. Sometimes getting foxed with the bounce. Up in there. Where is that going? To the fielder. One more taken. Ibadat is happy. Bangladesh are happy. Salute. And that is the end of the Indian innings. India has scored 186, would you believe it? Bangladesh are absolutely on top. Thanks to that man who's taken a wonderful haul and taken a brilliant catch. And India finished their innings at 186.
It's also India's second lowest total for versus Bangladesh. And the short ball has worked in favor of Ibadat Hussain.
The ball to সেই বল
Fourth
করেছে
wicket, and that's how it all ends up. Getting caught in the deep. He kept on saluting and kept on picking wickets. Only playing his second one-day international. Simply brilliant. What about Shakib Al Hasan? Russell Domingo, the head coach, will be a mighty pleased man. But it ain't over until it's over. India has managed to score 186. Bangladesh will need to make sure that they go in and chase that. What a performance from the bowlers.
They're pretty happy. The crowd has come in numbers, and they've been really given a brilliant performance by the Bangladeshi bowlers and the fielders. It's delight. There have been periods in Bangladesh that they've not really done well in the recent past, but this will really lift the spirits because Bangladesh in their strongest suit. Okay, Rohit and the one opened, the one went early, Kohli didn't last long. Only person to stand up to the Bangladeshi bowling was KL Rahul for 73. But once Washington Sundar had gone, the wickets fell in a heap and India were bowled out for 186.
Bangladesh bowlers were right at the top of the game. Shakib Ul Hasan was simply brilliant. 5 for 36 and 10 overs. What about Ibadat playing only his second one international, taking up 4 for 47 and a wicket to Mehdi Hasan Miraj.
Brilliant performance with the ball in the field. So the target for Bangladesh when they come in for the chase is going to be 187. We're going to take a short break here. I'm sure you're going to join us on the other side of the break.